and by renewing our commitment to fight against inequality and against the gun violence that plagues our society.
May I introduce State Senator Aaron Ford.
I've come with no prepared remarks. I was asked to speak. So allow me to be real with you. None of us want to be here right now. None of us should have to be here right now. What my colleagues here at Experiment said is exactly correct. This is a hate crime. This is a crime born out of hate, a lack of understanding, a lack of desire to understand, and an overt effort undermining who we are. So what do we do about it? We continue our efforts, our deliberate efforts, the conversation. We continue to talk to each other, to one another, about who we are, about where we come from, about what our experiences are and what they have been. I remember vividly on the floor of the State Senate chambers in 2013, talking about an constitutional amendment to support the proposition that marriage is fairly. And I remember baring my soul and talking about my evolution on the issue of total equality. And I remember my colleague, Senator Kelvin Atkinson, standing up and telling his story, and then talking to me later and telling me how he appreciated my cause. See, we had conversations about it in the past, and I've had several conversations so that I can get a better understanding. I've had conversations with people who don't understand what it's like to be black. I've had conversations with women because I didn't understand where they were coming from. These conversations have enabled me to grow as a person, and I would like to think my conversations and words with others have enabled them to grow as people. And so that type of conversation must continue. But beyond conversations, we also have to be deliberate in the acts that we do. Words only carry us so far. Acts can get us where we need to be. And I can commit to you today, I can recommit to you today, that when we go back to Carson City, we will continue to fight for laws of equality as we have always. People say you can't legislate morality. Okay. But I can punish you. And in our laws, we will continue to make certain that we detail what we believe as citizens and what equality means to us, and we will detail what happens to you when you violate those premises. So as I take my seat and tend to the mic, I'm going to ask you to recognize what this role stands for. What it stands for to me. It's red. Symbolism of love. Our fellow community members in Orlando suffered because of hate. I'm going to ask that you spend 30 seconds with me in a moment of silence as we dignify them.